Hello and welcome to a Neenah Duo production.
Today we'll be teaching you how to write and
solve proportions.
and other stuff, I guess.
Making pancakes.
Simplifying ratios. Ratios are kind of like fractions. A ratio is something used to compare two values. Ratios can be written in three forms, like this, this, or this. All ratios, like fractions, need to be simplified to as low as they can get.
Making pancakes.
Rates. 'Tis a question half past thy lips to tell you a ratio is comparison between dos numbers with different units. That is, unit rate is a fraction-based rate that usually says per. To find the unit rate, divide the numerator and the denominator by the denominator.
Making pancakes.
How to convert rates. To convert a rate or a unit rate, you need to know what the value of the measurement that you're using is. If the value of your rate's unit is greater than the unit you are converting it to, divide the rate value by how many of one of the units fits into that value. If it's the other way around, then multiply. You do the same for the other side of the rate, and you have your answer.
Step 1. Write your proportion. What is a proportion? It's an equation that reveals that dos ratios are similar. Here's an example.
How to write and solve proportions. Step 1. Recognize your proportion. You see, it's all a matter of staying lookout for this word, in. If you see a word problem, your first step should be to look for this. If there are two values in a sentence and both of those values in between them is an in, then that is your ratio.
Step 2. Recognize what you need to solve. If there's an unknown value, then you must either multiply, or if the ratios are equivalent,